Gotta actually hit the button over here. Yes, I'm a professional streamer. You get to see my bow, honey, just as I start to stream because I have to go over there to turn the thing on. And wow, am I out of focus? I will have to fix that here in just a second. Come on. There we go. Now I'm in focus. Hey, Paladin Pirate, how are you doing this evening? Alright. So, I really haven't been logged in that long. Glad you know the snapping mic test instead of the pound test. I just wanted to make sure that, you know, y'all could hear me. That's all. So, we got some pirates to go take care of. Which means we got to head to, ironically, the land of the pirates. Limsa. And once I remember where I'm going, so how are you doing tonight, Paladin? Greyfire, we need to head up to the Drowning Wench, please. You'll have to be more specific, Paladin Pirate. Which Dragon Ball episode? There were 4 this last month. Alright, Batteron. It's probably pirates. Batteron, the proprietor of the Drowning Wench, has need of a capable adventurer. I thank you for taking the time to help me out. Now, I'm sure you're busy, so I'll come straight to the point. Word has it some suspicious-looking buggers have been sneaking in and out of the Satasha Sea Grot, and I need a trustworthy sort to lead them out of the north of Airport and find out who they are and what they're up to. Don't sound like much, I know. But it weren't so long ago as the Fishback's pet pirates paid us an unwelcome visit, and folk are feeling a bit nervous. If you permit me, Master Batteron, I should be happy. Oh, sorry. If you would permit me, Master Batteron, I should be happy to elaborate. Hello. Well, well, if it ain't ye Chief Yellow Jacket himself, to what do I owe this rare honor, Commodore Raynor? Come to make sure me patrons are behaving or just thirsty? Neither, in fact. I was informed that you had requested an adventurer to assist in my investigation, and I came to offer what information I could sift from recent reports. Over the course of the past moon, there have been several sightings of an unfamiliar vessel off the coast of Aleport, in the vicinity of the Isles of Umbra. This information came to my attention no more than a few weeks after a squad of my own soldiers had completed a routine patrol of the region, the Satasha Sea Grot included. Their search revealed little, save that a family of Kurls had taken up residence in the caves. Nothing to concern us, in short. In light of recent developments, however, it would seem wise to search Satasha again. But with the Sahagin testing our defenses daily, I am loath to assign the task to the limited forces at my disposal. Our line is stretched as it is. Thus, I sought the services of a competent adventurer to conduct an investigation in our stead, and any aid you can offer in this matter would be greatly appreciated. Alrighty, then it's settled. Satasha is located in western Lenosha. For more detailed instructions on how to reach the place, I suggest you consult the Melpa. She can be found at the ferry docks on the lower decks. You heard the man. Good luck to you, lad. Paladin Pirate says, you, to your great relief, and Jot finished Outlaw Star. So you listen to the world's, the Tree of Might. That's the one. Cool. Yeah, we had done Dragonwary, and so we had plenty of Dragon Ball episodes. Go down to Bulwark Hall. Oh wait, I forgot. Oop, wrong way. I'm not going to do all the hopping. I'm current to all you have published on the main feed. Ah, okay. Including the episode I just released? Because I did just release our 7th anniversary episode. Like literally minutes ago. Oop. I missed my turn. I should grab this while I'm here. All right. Grab this one. And we'll talk with the Melpa. You hear about Commodore Rayner's investigation? Then you'll want to board a ferry bound for Airport. Once you arrive in Western Lenosha, though, you'd best pay a visit to the Hall of the Novice before you blunder into Satasha. The Adventurers Guild runs the hall, and the folk there will prepare you, train you, and the skills you'll need to face the dangers undoubtedly waiting for you in the Sea Grot. The hall is on the way to Satasha, just north of Airport. Head inside, and one of the seasoned adventurers will take you in hand. Best of luck to you, friend. No matter what you've been told, be ready for pirates. There's never any shortage of the bastards. This is Limsa Laminsa we're talking about. Oh, well, you're not who I talked to? Oh, you're who I talked to go to Airport. This ferry is bound for Airport. Are you riding with us? Indeed I am. Paladin says, no, didn't know you had dropped that one. Hey, don't feel bad. It was just in the last half hour. I'm trying to get caught back up to actual schedule. Hello, Mr. Chocobo Keep. Yes, go ahead and get me on your roster. There. And we shall head to the Hall of the Novice, which is conveniently located. Oh, wait. Before I do that. Before I do that, we'll go to the Aetheryte and attune to it. Now I have to travel. I'll be able to teleport here. And we shall head to the Hall of the Novice. Conveniently located on the way to Satasha Sea Grot. Ah, you must be the adventurer of whom the Yellow Jacket sent word. I hear you are brave I hear you are to brave the depths of the Satasha Sea Grot. The occupants of those caves are rumored to be numerous, as they are bloodthirsty. No matter what the epic tales would have you believe, strolling into such a den of savagery alone would be the height of foolishness. No, you shall need companions, and you shall need the training we here at the Hall of the Novice can provide. I strongly suggest you study the fundamentals of group combat before continuing on your mission. The smith here oversees the training schedules. Speak with him and you can register for exercises tailored to your particular field of expertise. I see you, Smith. When you have mastered all that our masters have to teach, then it will be time to head north once more. Report to the Yellow Jacket Sky at the mouth of the Satasha Sea Grot, and he will furnish you with the details of your duty. And I am now entered into the Hall of the Novice. And basically it's saying we're going to teach you how to do this stuff. I do know how to do this stuff, but there's some pretty good starting off gear you can get here. Greetings, I'm one of the smiths, a stoker of fires and forger of futures. As a dedicated member of the Adventurers Guild, I have been entrusted with the task of providing assistance to new adventurers. According to my records, you have yet to fully complete your training. You are under no obligation to finish the final exercise, of course, but there is much to gain and not to be lost in the attempt. Yes, I am aware. Let's just go in for the first one. This will get me gloves. Listen up, novice. For this exercise, you'll be learning avoidance. An enemy often tips his hand before a big strike, so save yourself some art and step clear of the impact. Show you learn to get out of the way as you pass. So in other words, I'm learning to dodge. Are we clear? Let me know when you're ready to begin. Let me in, Mr. Tank. Prepared to start then, are you? Yes, I am. The train exercise is now underway. Watch your opponent carefully. When you see an attack coming, move out of the strike zone. Stay out of the danger puddles, in other words. Time to switch to a new technique. Better change your dance steps. That's the way. Now it's my turn. I'll teach you not to ignore a ranged opponent. That's the way. Your last test has evade both foes at the same time. Can you dodge us both? Keep calm and watch for the signs. Oh, I see the signs. Keep it up, lad. You're almost at the end of it. Duty complete. And that concludes the exercise. Come see me for your reward. Outstanding. Learning to avoid the obvious attacks is a skill all adventurers need. Those who insist on stand still won't survive this profession. And speaking of survival, perfecting each of me lessons will earn you a piece of armor to keep in your chosen role. You can also repeat the same lesson with the other masters and be rewarded with equipment, what works best for students of their combat style. Here, your bonus for completing the exercise. Remember this training on the field of battle. Yay! I got me some new gloves, which we will go ahead and attach or equip. Brand new gauntlets. Update gear set, and let's go to number 2. For my records, yes, I know. Begin. I didn't see what we were getting. combo to increase enmity. Listen up, novice. I'm listening. When it comes to your place in the party, you're the wall of steel, what takes the enemy hits. Soaking up the pain and keeping your mate safe, that's what you need to focus on most during battle. Enmity is a measure of how badly a foe wants to kill you, and it's your job to be at the top of every enemy's list. So for this exercise, you'll be learning about enmity and how to build it. Remember to bolster yourself with iron will before every battle. That'll get your foes to notice you nice and early. Best way to establish yourself as a threat? String together some nasty combinations. And in your case, I'd start out with a fast blade and follow it up with a riot blade. Show me a solid series of blows and I'll consider your lesson learned. Are we clear? Let me know when you're ready to begin. Let me in, Mr. Tank. This training exercise is now underway. Hit the wooden warrior with your combination of fast blade first, riot blade second. Don't try nothing fancy. Get the order wrong and just keep doing it. Yoink. You got the idea? Keep to the order I told you. The combination won't sting the same if you mix in other techniques. Well done. Keep it up, lad. You're almost at the end of it. That concludes the exercise. Come see me for your reward. Use that combination in battle and you build all the enmity you need. When faced with a single foe, it's the simple methods that often are the most effective. Here's your bonus for completing the exercise. Remember this training on the field of battle. That didn't get me anything. Wonder if that used to be the belts. According to my records, yes, I know. Ooh, getting new pants. Commence. Execute a combo in battle. Listen up, novice. Do you recall how you built enmity in the last exercise? This time you'll be testing that combination on a proper opponent. I've said this before, but lads, it bears repeating. Your job is to soak up the pain and keep your mate safe. And you'll be doing that by directing the foe's enmity onto yourself. If your allies still stand at the end of the fight, I'll count that as a win. Are we clear? Let me know when you're ready to begin. Let me in, Mr. Tank. Training exercise is now underway. Pound your opponent with the combination. Don't let your ally get hit. You know, Guild Conjurer, you can heal me. Thank you. That concludes the exercise. Come see me for your reward. Yeah, build enmity. When a party is relied on you to take the hits, you need a reliable method for grabbing the enemy's attention. Here's your bonus for completing the exercise. Remember this training on the field of battle. Got me some pants. And I'm level 16. Recommended gear. Equip. Yes, I know. According to your records, I'm nothing. Listen up, novice. For this exercise, you'll learn how to build enmity for multiple foes. Have you tried using the total eclipse technique? Total eclipse. Only every group of enemies. Total eclipse hits every bugger within a circle around you. Make sure your position so you don't miss anyone. Total eclipse. Are we clear? Let me know when you're ready to begin. Which one of these is total eclipse? Okay, first off, let's turn Iron Will on. That's total eclipse, number 7. Nothing I can do. A total eclipse of the heart. Begin the training exercise. Let me in, Mr. Tank. Trade exercise is now underway. Did you total eclipse at all 3 enemies at once? See, I'm already doing it, buddy. Yes, that concluded that exercise. And yes, completes. I'm sorry, that earlier was shoes. These are pants. Listen up, novice. This exercise you'll be trained against multiple opponents. Use total eclipse to gain immunity with a group, just like you practice, and be sure the enemy is only interested in hitting you. Defeat every enemy on the field, and I'll consider your lesson learned. Very clear. Let me know when you're ready to begin. Let me in, Mr. Tank. So you can all your foes with total eclipse. Once you get the situation in control, you can start using combinations. Go. Here's the exercise. Come see me for your reward. La-dee-da-da-doo. You see how fighting a group calls for different techniques? If you want to be your most effective, you need to switch your tactics to meet the situation. Here's your bonus for completing the exercise. Now I got me some pants. Brand new trousers. Okay, Mr. Smith. I can't complete this one until after I've completed my job class quest. So we should go do that now. Then we come back. I did not know that, actually. Had not been my original plan. Meanwhile, at the steps of Nald, take me to the Gladiator Guild. Oh, Mila, I need some stuff. I need to complete your quest so I can continue in the game. Pretty please and thank you. Hail, Jack! You come at a good time. I've got another task to assign you. The Immortal Flames and the Brass Blades have both requested the Guild's assistance in maintaining security at Camp Drybone, a vital outpost along the Royal Allegan Sunway. The Amalja have been raiding caravans with reckless abandon and creating a significant disruption in trade. Ul'dah has a long troubled history with the Amalja, so raids are not unheard of. However, the recent escalation must be addressed. Go to Camp Drybone and search for the raiders, Jack. I've already dispatched other gladiators to patrol the region, so I suggest you speak with one for more information. Okay. We heading out to Camp Drybone. I'm curious if Camp Drybone is like it usually is when I go to Camp Drybone. Think I gotta go to Central Thanland, if I'm not mistaken. It's not in southern, it's up in eastern, so I came out the wrong gate, but that's fine. That's perfectly fine. That's a big tortoise. Of course, I've seen that before, so. Okay. Forgot how far out this was. Now, most of the time, on my main character, if I go to Camp Drybone, which is where I'm heading, that's usually... It's usually anything but dry. Okay, we're finally getting to the area where I can go do this one. Alrighty, we've made it to Camp Drybone. I'll go ahead and attune to the Aetheryte. So I don't have to run all the way here next time. Now, where, oh where? Y'all are way out there. Yeah, I'd say there's been something got knocked over here. Hi, Injured Gladiator, what's going on? Get down, they're still here. Feel a rush as an arrow whistles past your head. Where are they? Where are they? Oh, there you are. It's what you get for attacking my buddies. Yeah, you better hit firing at me. There we go. The Amalja Ravagers are down. Assuming I gotta talk to you, Mr. Injured Gladiator, again. Don't worry, brother. I'll be fine. Though maybe not when the first sword is done with me, eh? Go and tell her that the Amalja are dead. Leave the merchant to me. Go back to Mila. Okie dokie. No, I wanted to go back to... Fanalan. Yeah, I want to go back to here. Thank you. Thank you. I probably should have took the Gladiator Guilds, the Ethernet, but we're almost there. Excuse me, guys. Just passing through, no need to worry. I knew I was right to send you, Jack. You've done us proud. 7 hells, this place reeks of sweat. How do you expect a man to concentrate on a swordplay like this? Aldous! You remember me. How does it go, brother? Still waving your sword around like a feather duster? You! Good to see you too, Mila, my dear. You're more beautiful than I remember. You're alive? Where have you been all these years? Answer me. Me? Well, if you must know, I'm on a spiritual journey of self-discovery. Dang it, Aldous, this is serious. We all thought you were dead, and for you to walk in here as though nothing ever happened, have you forgotten how you dishonored us? I should cut you down where you stand. Ho ho ho, that Mila I remember. All fire and brimstone. I knew that pretty face could still contort itself into terrifying shapes. Ah, don't pout, girl. I'm just having fun. But as you wish, I'll go. Jack, was it? Why don't you join me at the quicksand? I could use some company. I doubt anyone else here would be so kind. I guess that's where I'll head then. On my way to the quicksand. Find out what this guy wants. Oh yes, I forget, it's Valentine's Day. Hey Aldous, what you got? Ooh, level sync. Oh, he came. Sorry to witness that little reunion between me and Mila. Sort of gnawed, back from the dead. You'd think I'd be greeted by throngs of adoring fans, not threats of violence. Listen, Jack, you're good with a sword, that's plain to see. But more than that, you've got purpose. There's a fire burning within you. As a former man of conviction, I can recognize a kindred spirit. Geralt named her Frenzy. She's one of the magnificent pair of swords that the drunken prodigy forged for Colosseum champions. The man who wielded her twin had eyes that burned like yours. Jack, The hells? Memory just runs off. Archers. Aldous, Sword of Nald, you've come for your head. If you do that, then how the hell am I supposed to enjoy my ale? Arrogant fool, prepare to meet your maker. Ain't you a bunch of impatient, humorless fellas? Up for a bit of fun, Jack? I'll lead, you follow. Alrighty. I'll show you how Colosseum champion fights. Wants me to attack the ones he's attacking. Oh, there's more over there. Good night. Where'd you guys come from? Go down. There we go. Didn't think he'd didn't think he'd go as far as to send a gang of sellswords into the quicksand in broad daylight. Why is it never a bevy of beauties? Let's continue this another time, shall we? I need to find a new place to drink. One with more attractive company than this sorry lot. Yeah, I don't think Momodi wants you here anymore either. Seems quiet tonight in the Twitch chat. Not as many people watching this evening, unfortunately. It's always a shame. Omila! My apologies, Jack. I meant to teach you a new technique earlier. But when that idiot arrived, I completely forgot. He's just so infuriating. The shield lob technique will allow you to attack from afar without the need for ranged weaponry. Since we gladiators are primarily close-range fighters, the ability to draw the attention of distant enemies is a valuable asset. May it serve you well in the field, Jack. I hope it will. Let's see, I don't need any of that stuff. I'll take this for now. I learned shield lob. Now I can pretend to be Captain America. Would that make me Captain Eorzea? Okay, now we head back to Aleport. And complete that last one so I can continue having good gear. Then we shall head into to Satasha Seagrot. According to my records, you've yeah. Let's begin. Wanted me to have shield lob before we went in there. Listen up, novice. For this attack, you learn to establish enmity with a ranged attack. In battles, your enemies won't care for not for fair. Stroll into a pack of foes, and your ass gonna get swarmed. And your shield lob technique will be the tool for such a job. Rather than blunder into a mob of nasties, you better off pulling a few at a time from a safe distance. Defeat every enemy on the field, and I'll consider your lesson learned. We clear? Let me know when you want to begin. Let me in, Mr. Tank. I'm clicking ya. Let me in. I can read faster than that. The training exercise is now underway. Don't get too close. You don't want to fight them all at once. Use shield lob to break a chunk away from the group, then grab their full attention with a total eclipse. Come on, go down. There we go. Last dudes. Come on, come here, Mr. Jackals. Keep it up, lad. You're almost at the end of it. Come on, get it. Get him. And he's down. See how easy it was to split up that big nasty mob? Situation don't always allow it, but often there's a better strategy than charge. Here's your bonus for completing the exercise. Yes. Oh yeah, that's much better. Listen up, novice. For this exercise, you'll learn to deal with reinforcements. Sometimes they're latecomers to a battle, so you gotta stay alert. If you notice a new foe arrive, don't give in to panic. Keep calm and pick the enemy up with your usual tools. Right. Let's just get in there. All right, I got it. Let me in. Yes. You talk too slowly, Master of Shields. got turned off. Must have bumped it. There we go. Level 19. Is this the final one? Final exercise. It gets me a brand new ring. This is it, the final exercise. I have a feeling that's supposed to run off yet. As the culmination of your training, all your skills you learn to be put to the test. Breathe deep, remember your lessons, and you'll do fine. Let me know when you're ready to begin. Ready to start then, are you? Yes, indeed. Let's do it. Training exercise is now underway. Great, let's start with the basics. Keep the foe away from your allies and watch your positioning. You got more company. Severance yourself is the bigger threat. More reinforcements. Take control of the field. Show them who's in charge. Keep hitting the wrong button there. Come on, tame dodo. You handle groups of previous training. That's no different. Ah, wrong button. I need to move that off of that one. You're near the end of it now, lads. Stay focused. This looks a bit of a handful. Yeah. Just keep attacking me, Bucky boy. Just one more push. Victory's yours for the taking. Almost got him. He's down. That concludes the exercise. Come see me for your reward. Now, Master of Tanks. Congratulations on completing me course. Here's a little something to mark the occasion. Alrighty. Go ahead and equip that. And we will do that. And I'm going to let's keep the hat on, but take it off for looks. Before we go too much farther, now that we're going to be heading up here, I do want to do one other thing. Go here into portraits. So now we're going to be getting into where this is going to be showing up. So for Gladiator, see, I'm not very good at this, but we can make something fun real quick. Like a camera, face camera. Show something I could do about the hat in that picture, but it's not letting me. Preset. Back you up a... Can you not go back further? Activate motion. Oh, character. There we go. Pose. Do that again. Do that again. There we go. That'll work. Save it. Close. All right. Got that done. Now let's go into the Sea Grot. Into Satasha. See what we can do about these pirates. You look like y'all had a hard time. I'm sorry, Aver. I came as fast as I could. I tried haggling with the merchant, but 2 potions was the best I could get, and the money you gave me. I had no idea how expensive they were. What took you so bloody long, Ida? If my purse was too light, you might have considered using some of your own bleeding coin to get us what we need. You only been as successful as the contents of your pockets. God knows you can barely heal a scratch. We took up the venture in life to take on the big jobs and claim the big rewards. How are we meant to do that if you can't even get our supplies in order? I'm the one Baderon was talking to, and we'll see who gets the glory. The job should have been ours in the first place. Maybe so, but it's me who's going to do it. Please tell me you're here on Yellow Jacket duty and not some daft sod out for a stroll. I can't take more of this blasted waiting. You are? Thank the gods. I assume you already know about the ship seen slipping around the Isles of Umbra. We've been on the lookout for pirate activity ever since that vessel was sighted. Thinking a crew of cutthroats might have a den nearby. So when we received word that men of questionable quality had been seen passing in and out of Satasha here, we weren't entirely surprised. I've yet to see them for myself, but if this lot belongs to those fishbacks, fancy, and serpent reavers, you can imagine the panic it'll cause. Kidnappings are so fresh in people's minds. Anyway, your task is to poke around in the caves and find out exactly who we're dealing with. While you do that, I'll be keeping watch out here praying you don't spot any blue-faced tattoos. Duty support is unlocked. Satasha is now available. And I'm aware of all that. They have added a lot here since I last played. I understand what I must do. They want to make sure you don't you know what you're doing going into it. So yeah, this is technically a 4-man dungeon, but they have this thing in here called duty support, allowing you to enter with a party of NPCs instead of a party of other players. Normally I play with other players, but since we don't want to wait for queue times, we're going to go with a party of NPCs, and plus sometimes there's additional dialogue in here with NPCs. So we got Jack Hoppington as the gladiator, a eager conjurer as for for a conjurer, for healer, an eager thaumaturge for DPS, and an eager lancer for DPS. So we will register for duty. Oh wait, hang on. Withdraw. I do need to do one thing. Yes, I'm aware of this. I do want to read the description for the dungeon. After a period of relative silence following the calamity, the Serpent Reavers have once again taken to terrorizing the inland hamlets of Lenosha, killing the men, kidnapping the women and children, plundering the storehouses, and burning what little they leave behind. For years, it was not known how the pirates were able to raid areas so far from the coast, until a local shepherd sighted a band of painted ruffians entering the Satasha Sea Grot, carrying large quantities of sacks and crates. Could it be that there's more to this cave than meets the eye? There just might be. So let's enter. The other advantage of viewing the duty support instead of with a party is that we'll get to explore while we're in here instead of just running straight. Satasha or Sastasha. Yeah, it's just telling me all the things. Okay, so good. My Iron Will take stance is on. As I said earlier, I'm going to move this over here so I don't accidentally hit it. Continue on. Oh. Okay, we'll take you guys out first. Alrighty. Nothing in here but a bloody memo. What's the bloody memo say? You find a bloodstained scrap of parchment with a message scrawled upon it in faded ink. The captain likes his cabbage green. I have a feeling I need to know the color green. Actually, I know I need to know that. Remember the color green. There's a puzzle up ahead that you need to know that hint for. This cavern is strangely beautiful. Another cave, Aurelia. Attack me, not them. There we go. Welcome to the cattery. Guys, it's invulnerable. Come back here. You're supposed to be attacking me, Cave Aurelia, however you say that. Ooh, I can't get. I have to go the other way. Come on, follow me, you fossil shells. Alright. Come on, go down. Oh. Might be too much for the NPCs, but we'll see. Hey, Archie Steph, how are you doing this evening? I'm invading a pirate cave, or at least we think it's a pirate cave. Technically, we've seen very little, haven't seen any pirates yet, except for a bloody note that said the cotton that likes his cabbage green for some reason. And I wouldn't want brown cabbage myself, so. All right, let's get this treasure chest. Sea grot water. That's something worthy of keeping in a chest. In a undersea or next to sea cavern. Odd choice. Alright, so says the only proper brown cabbage is when stuffed cabbage with ground beefs. Fair. How are you doing this evening, Artsy? Come on. Guys, are you still fighting somebody back there? There we go. Now, can we get to over here? Apparently not. Didn't I defeat y'all? Alright. Up here, guys. Okay, blue coral, green coral. Really? Y'all are still fighting this clam? My NPCs are completionists. I had no way of knowing this. Okay. Artsy says finishing my 24 comic as well. Oh, I always miss it, lol. Fair. End up doing it the next day. Okay, so we got blue coral, red coral. Cabbage. The captain apparently likes his cabbage green. Assuming it's this one. You find a switch, press it. You hear something move in the distance. Look, an inconspicuous switch. The cat area was sealed off in 15 seconds. Oh look, it's a big cat. Or a curl as they call them in this game. Or the biggins, anyway. Called curls. No. Face this way. Look at me, kitty. Look at me. That's right. You can't see my squishy friends. Attack me, kitty. We'll play. I'll keep you busy, kitty. The kitty has been played with. All right, inconspicuous switch. Is it a giant green cabbage? Well, it was coral, not cabbage technically, but there was a big green coral. Oh look, scurvy dogs. Hey, I just got done playing with your friend the cat. Much nice, you know, a good thing to cure scurvy, Mr. Scurvy Dogs, is something called orange. But I don't know if dogs can have fruit, now that I think about it. You are carnivorous. I don't know how dogs get vitamin C if they can't have fruit. So yeah, I definitely think it's pirates. Oh look! Captain Madison! Yeah, got any Twinkies for me, Captain Madison? Any fruit pies? Other desserts that Dolly Madison is known for selling? Batten down the hatches! Batten down the hatches! Captain Strong! Captain Strong! Come closer, I'll slit your throat. Batten down the hatches! Batten down the hatches! Where are we men? Where are we maidens? I am now level 20. I haven't heard of the Dolly Madison murders. Ooh, Acolyte's robes. Doesn't do me any good as a gladiator, but we got some stuff. Yeah, I think it is pirates. I do think it is pirates. Come on, Mr. Shallow Eye Reaver. Go down. Like a good boy. Howdy, miss. To the abyss with ye! Shadow Reavers drop a captain's quarters key. Okay. I think it's up there, but let's take a look around. What is down here in the hole? Pirates go down the hole. Key to the hole. RT7 says, clams go down the hole. Unlock the door to the hole. Excuse me, Lord. Please, my lord, I'm ever so sore. What? Ladies, what have you been... Oh, did the pirates... Have the pirates been keeping you down here? Are they doing things untoward? I shall kill the pirates for doing such things. Ooh, plundered cavalier's hat. Give... Oh, I can't get the cavalier's hat. Or can I? Cavalier's hat is for disciples of magic, which I am not. So never mind. I press the button. You're a pirate, we really have no rules. I'm not a pirate, technically. I'm a gladiator. I'm attacking the pirates. Hello, guys. Oops. That was my own fault. Come on, shallow tail reavers. Go down. Unlock the door to the captain's quarters? Why not? Howdy. You're not... I'm not one of them. I can't read it fast enough. Basically to say these pirates are not doing good things to these ladies. Drop the Wave Rider key. Y'all guys could have attacked me at any time, but y'all had to stay over here, despite the fact you knew I'd be coming over here next. Not very bright, are you? Takes care of them. Unlock Wave Rider Gate. They're more guidelines. Well, that's kind of fair. Admittedly, these are evil pirates. There's Captain Madison. I've got a bone to pick with you. Oop. Keep turning off my tank stance. See how you like my total eclipse of the heart? Come on, Captain Madison. Oh, you're releasing the scurvy dogs, are you? You scurvy dogs, you better eat some oranges so you can get rid of the scurvy. Or perhaps some Sunny D. Just don't drink the purple stuff. Hey, Captain Madison, you perhaps should better take care of your crew, because with scurvy they go down pretty easy. The second rim blade is no longer sealed. And I have leveled up again. Dogs need themselves some vitamin C. Indeed. The only thing is, and I asked this before, can dogs eat oranges? Can they have fruit? I don't know. Come on, go down. There we go. Yeah, I want you, and I'm gonna bring you back over here to these guys. You as well. I'll take care of all y'all. Come here, guys. The Conjurer is doing a good job of keeping me alive, at least. All right. Okay, before I go into the boss arena, Internet says that they can. Safe ones include strawberries, blueberries, watermelon, cantaloupe, apple, and banana. That's good to know. Peaches and raspberries and oranges come with caution, probably because of the seeds. Makes sense. Also because of the acidity, it may make their tummy upset. The more you know. All right. Captain Madison, I can see you in there. You have a lot to answer for. The boss ain't gonna like this one bit. Thought you were the boss. You surely are spawning grounds, Shorewalker! Oh. Finish, fools! The Lord of the World says shut upon your shores! Bubbles begin forming on the water's surface. That can't be good. An enemy approaches. Keep your eyes on me, you Sahagins, you. And he's down. Yeah. I hadn't seen his victory pose yet. It was just, yeah. Just out of curiosity. Well, let me do that. Yeah. Okay. Well, that took maybe 2 minutes. Well, nice job. The Fawns. Hey, it was kind of a Fawns thing, wasn't it? Okay, treasure coffer. What do we get in the treasure coffer? Plundered staff and foe strikers boots. Any of these good for me? Absolutely not. But that's fine. Leave duty, yes. Return, speak with Baderon at the Drowning Wench. Well, then we'll head back to the Drowning Wench. Back to Limsa. Looking a little better than I did when I left Limsa. I always get turned around. It's right here. Excuse me, folks. Gotta go talk to the Adventure Guild. Gotta go talk to Baderon. Got to get up me Irish accent's going again. Yeah, that's not how I was doing it. I do better when I'm talking without some, but yeah. Hey, Baderon. It was pirates. What's this then? Aye, such a task was on the books. Was, mind. I'm afraid that ship is already sailed, friend. Aye, and might you be the adventurer who accepted the job of investigating Sestasha? I am. It would seem that that ship not only sailed, but now returns to harbor. None the worse for its voyage. A pity. We dragged our boots too long on this one. No matter. The wheel will turn and our chance will come. You are right, of course, but there shall be no rest if we have attained our goal, lofty though it may be.
Not a wink of sleep, Great Leader.
Our aim, lest you wonder, is to perform such feats of heroism as will earn us a place in the songs of every alehouse in Eorzea. We mean to write a legend which will inspire adventurers as yet unborn to follow our shining example. Do you have such a goal? Large or small, it matters not. Only have a star to reach for, and you will reach higher. Purpose can sustain you through times of hardship. Keep your eye on the prize, and all obstacles will be overcome in time. You would not think to stride into battle unclad, would you? Well, goals are as arms and armor for the spirit. I wish you fortune in your endeavors, sir. Bye. Back then, are you? With all your limbs and a tail to tell, I'll wager. Yeah, it was pirates. Fishbacks. And there I was thinking you'd only have to crack a pirate skull or 3. 7 hells, you turn your back for 5 bloody minutes, and the scaly bastard set up shop on your bleeding doorstep. Still sounds like you left him in pieces, so I don't suppose they'll be carrying out whatever mischief they were planning. Unless they were planning on feeding themselves to the fauna of Sastasha, of course. Any road, all's well that ends well. On behalf of Limsa, I thank you for shedding some light on this mystery. You have lived up to your reputation, and I couldn't ask for no more than that. Now, I bet you're dying for a rest, but just in case you're not, I was wondering if you'd be interested in taking on another job. As just so happens, I've had a request from our sister guild in Gridania, see? Seems the forest folk are in need of an adventure and get things done. For them to ask for help like this, you can bet the task won't be no skip through a sunny glade. But that after the way you dealt with them fishback infestation, I doubt it's anything you can't handle. Give us a shout when you're ready, and I'll lay it out for ye. Alrighty. I shall do that. Party Finder is unlocked. I heard an interesting beep, but I don't see evidence of what that beep was. Yeah, I don't... It's not even in the thing other than just let me know Party Finder I had now. Call of the Forest. Baderon has information on a new task. Ready to hear about that job then? Like I said, the request came from our sister guild in Gridania. And that's all I know. But whatever it is you asked to do, I somehow doubt it'll pose any trouble for adventurers to survive the bedlam of Sastasha. If you think you might be interested and you want to have words with Mother Mion, my counterpart in Gridania, good luck, mate. We go back to see Mother. Sorry, Baderon, I probably should have walked away from the bar before I did that. Home again, jiggity jig. Time to talk to Mother to find out what crazy crap's happening in the forest that they need help with. Hello, Mother. Hello, Mother. Hello, Father. Here I am, man. Gridania. Take a seat whenever you like, friend. Our waitress will come and take your... Oh, it's you, Jack. 'Tis so good to see you again. What's that? Here at Baderon's suggestion, you say? That foul-mouthed rogue sends me word that an adventurer might be along for the job, and it turns out to be you. Well, that makes things a lot easier, doesn't it? With regard to the task in question, there is a fair bit to tell. Let me know when you're ready to hear the details, and I shall brief you. I'm ready now. Mion is waiting to brief you on the task. Ready for that briefing? Good. And here's the long and short of it. Beg pardons for interrupting, Mion, but our need grows even more pressing. Have none stepped forward? Ah, good to see you too, Bowlord. Your need must be pressing for you to honor us with a visit. The good news is your journey hasn't been wasted. I'm pleased to report that we have a volunteer at last, and one who comes highly recommended at that. Hello again. Well, if it isn't a very own man for all seasons, you certainly have a knack for appearing when you're most needed, Jack. My thanks for answering the call. Now, time is of the essence, so I shall proceed directly to the heart of the matter. We wish for you to nip a potential threat to Gridania in the bud. Beneath the central shroud, there lies an underground burial site called the Tamterra Deepcroft. The place was once a Gelmoran settlement, but we Gridanians have long interred our dead there. Of late, however, shadowy figures have been seen skulking around the Deepcroft with ever-increasing regularity. Based on the accounts of various witnesses, we suspect that these individuals belong to the Lambs of Dalamud, a doomsday cult which sprung up prior to the calamity. These zealots have proven themselves dangerous in the past, and we leave them their own devices at our peril. Ordinarily, I would have dispatched my best men to scour the Deepcroft with orders to flush the cultists out. Alas, the calamity decimated our ranks, and the limited forces at my disposal are constantly required to keep the Ixal at bay. Since we thwarted their attack at the Guardian Tree, the Birdmen have not allowed us a moment's respite. They have probed every ilm of our defenses in search of a weakness, compelling me to spread our forces far more thinly than I would like. The situation so being, we have no choice but to entrust the task of dealing with the Lambs of Dalamud to others. Can we rely on you to handle this matter, Jack? Sure thing. You have my gratitude. Once you have seen to your preparations, pray make your way to the Deepcroft and identify yourself to the guard posted at the entrance. He will apprise you of the latest developments. That is all. Be careful out there, you hear? May the crystal guide you and keep you. Why, thank you. Artsy says, because the only one who can do anything is the protagonist of the game. Well, we just happen to always be available, is the thing. Wait, what am I doing? I can at least get to Bent Branch before I start running. Well, thankfully, the NPC help actually is the duty support system. Technically, these dungeons I can do with a party of 3 other players, but due to the fact that I don't want to wait on queues on stream, I'm using duty support to get through it a little faster. And it is foggy out here this evening, afternoon. Now that I look at actually Eorzean time. Alrighty. We have made it to the Deepcroft. We got... Oh, look, a Diorite. See how you like this. Sword's a lot stronger than my other things were. Oh, look, here's our people from earlier. So we meet again. I cannot say I'm surprised to see you here. You took the prize back at Limsa, but this time we'll give you better sport. Or I am no true adventurer. Gods, I hate mausoleums. It's not right to disturb the dead in their slumber.
Think of our goal, sister. One day our adventures will be the stuff of song, and it will all be worth it.
Y'all don't look like y'all have had a good time. Childish curiosity prompted me to commit the most elementary of blunders. Were it not for the fruit that Elaine found, my adventures may well have ended in this forbidding place. Always look before you leap. In my haste, this most fundamental rule of adventuring slipped my mind. I do believe I should rest here a while. Elaine, I shudder to think what might have happened to Isuder if I had not thought to pick the fruit I stumbled across on my way here. Sometimes he has too much vigor for his own good. Age is supposed to mellow us, but if anything, it has made him more impetuous. I understand his desire to make use of the time left to him, but one misstep and there won't be any. Hi guys, don't worry about me. I'm just gonna go over here and talk to the God's Quiverbow. You're Jack Hoppington, I take it. Thanks for helping us out, friend. No doubt the Bow Lord has already informed you, but your task is to enter the Deepcroft and purge it of the Lambs of Dalamud. In case you're unfamiliar with them, the Cultists cult emerged shortly before the Calamity put an end to the Sixth Astral Era. The Cultists took down the Lesser Moon Dalamud for their god, believing that it would deliver them from the devastation. And so they were rather disappointed when Dalamud exploded into 1,000 flaming pieces before it could complete its descent. Now, having seen their god turn to ash, one would think that the Cultists might feel moved to question their faith. On the contrary, it only served to stoke the flames of their fanaticism. The Lambs of Dalamud are convinced that heretics, that is to say everyone but them, interfered with the coming of their Lord and Savior, and that it's their sacred duty to avenge him. Whatever it is they're doing in the Deepcroft, you may be sure that no good will come of it. For the sake of Gridania and Eorzea at large, put an end to their madness. The Tamtara Deepcroft is now accessible. Before we head in there, let's read. Since its establishment during Gelmoran times, this subterranean crypt has been used for generations as a final resting place for the remains of rulers and nobles. Since the Calamity, however, the tunnels have become overrun with the Lambs of Dalamud, a deadly cult who worships the now fallen satellite as their savior. It is in the Deepcroft that these twisted souls silently plot revenge against those who fought to prevent the advent of Dalamud, summoning any dark presence who will aid them to this end, no matter what the cost. I will enter with a party of NPCs. We've got an Eager Conjurer once again, Eager Thaumaturge, and Eager Lancer. So let's head in. So these cultists are, they keep saying that they're the Lambs of Dalamud. Dalamud, if you remember from, I guess it was 2 streams ago, when we were watching the FMV of the giant meteor coming down and exploding into Bahamut, that meteor was technically the smaller moon Dalamud that the lambs actually brought down. So that's what they are. And apparently that exploding into a dragon has not helped, has not calmed them down any, and maybe thought, perhaps we should rethink this. The question is, what are they doing in here? Hello? Thinking moths. Why must it be moths? I know it's a crypt, but come on. Oh, we can't go that way. Guess we'll go in here. Hey, you're supposed to attack me? Leave my party alone. Come on, go down. And hello? Follow me. Just go in here. Hello, guys. Are you also fighting something up here? You were supposed to come down here with your buddies. There we go. Got void scent in here. Why would you be summoning void scent? What is what I want to know. Oh, hello. How are you? How would you like to feel the taste of my blade? Or perhaps my boot. Or my shield. Or whatever this is. Oh, over here. Come on, go down already. Sure, it's taking a long time to die. There we go. I thought he was there. And he's down. And we got a treasure chest. Plundered goggles. The light of the cultist orb fades. Awesome. Continue. Oh, you're still alive? Thought you were dead. So yeah, when I finish this dungeon, that's probably going to be it for me tonight, because I'm still putting in long shifts at work. So I'm going to have to get some sleep here soon. But I will at least finish the Pantera Deep Crawl before we do that, before we put it in for the night. Come on, carrion beetles. There we go. Oh, wait. Am I going the wrong way? No, I'm going the right way. And I will admit, Hall of the Novice did take me a lot longer to get done than I thought it would, especially since I had to do the class quests in the middle of it. Huh. Yeah, I can't get another Acolyte's robe if I already have one. Oh, y'all are trying to do this too? See how you like it? Like these... How do you like me now? Now that I got good armor, you stinking grave digger. Yeah, I figured you were coming. I remembered you from last time. I'm just leveling up fast tonight. It's one more. And, ooh, that looks like a new hat. It was, oh, I got some goggles as a hat. So we'll do that and, interesting. Well, it's better than nothing. Ooh, look! Grave spiders. See how you like my total eclipse of the heart. Once upon a time I was lucky in love. Now I'm only falling apart. Knocking out spiders in the Terra defrost. Come on, go down. That takes care of you, Bucky boy. Come on, fleshly swarms. Die. Die, you giant fruit flies. No, this way. Look at me. Not my men. Look at me. Attack me. See, look how much better that went for us all. Big spiders gonna feel my steel rip through their flesh. What little they got. Big spiders. Big spiders. Are not attacking me like they ought. And now they're dead. I look away from the screen for 5 seconds and I run into a wall. Hi, guys. Can we go this way, please? Thank you. Please and thank you. Like, maybe can I get these guys too? Thank you. Total eclipse of the heart. In the Tempera defrost. attack me, not my team. I'm the cooler dude. You should attack me. I'm your bigger threat. Not the people with the higher DPS, just me. That's right. Can't go that way. Come on, go down. And you're down. Okay. I think I need to come back for that. Probably after getting that. If I had to guess. Attack the rabbit. You should be killing the wabbit. Killing the wabbit. Killing the wabbit. Or you should be trying to anyway. Mighty warrior with great fighting stuff. Might I inquire to ask ye, what's up, Doc? I'm going to kill the wabbit. Oh, mighty warrior will be quite a task. How will you do it? Might I inquire to ask? I'll do it with my spirit magic helmet. Spirit magic helmet? Magic helmet. And it repeats like that for a while. Yes, magic helmet. And I'll give you a sample. That might be as far as I actually know the words to What's Opera Doc. Because I certainly don't remember how to sing Return My Love. Sealed Beria. Not without looking up the lyrics, of course. Well, this will be fun. Wake up, grave diggers, wake up. Feel free to attack me. You suck. You stupid little Deutschland. Think you can win with your hits. Well, my blade will smack you upside your head and give you an awful dent. Wake up, you little grave diggers. Wake up, you little grave diggers. Well, what we gonna tell the cultists? What we gonna tell that dragon? What do you mean you fell too quickly to my sword? Wake up, you little grave diggers. Wake up, you little grave diggers. And, oh yes, one of you guys. Well, now we got Soul Counter. Thinks he's gonna win. Let's see how he likes when I shove my boot up his windpipe. Wake up, you little void scent. Wake up, you little void scent. You gotta go home. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. There we go. Now we'll undo this cultist orb. Grab this treasure chest real quick. Ooh. And this cultist orb. I suspect this is not a good sign. Even though it's what we need to happen so we can do this thing. Oop, there's a big purple orb. Who summons me from the void to reside within this crude vessel? That would be the cultists I just killed. You seem surprised. Did you not cross our gates? Come hither, children of the dawn. The undying master will drink deep tonight. Hi, we didn't summon you. The people who did summon you, we killed. So, you're next. Now this has an interesting little mechanic. This is the first boss fight with a real mechanic in it. Just in case, you see that purple line there? We gotta go kill this guy. Otherwise, it won't let us, you won't take damage. That's the only real mechanic in this fight. Wait for a purple line to show up, and then go kill who it's connected to. Like right here. Ads, fight me, attack me. I am the tank. I got the metal, not the squishy. Oop, run away. You don't want what I got, you stupid squid face. Come on, go down. You're almost down. Take a nap. And you got down for the count. Goodbye, Squidward. Open the treasure coffer. Oh, I already possessed that, so I can't have it. We should leave then. Okay, we go back to Mune. Alright. Stuff's happening here. I'm getting turned around again. I go that way? No, I gotta go at least over to here. Oh, Mune. Took care of your cultists. Welcome back, Jack. I'm reliably informed that your foray into the Deepcroft was a success. Nor did I expect anything less. You've made such a habit of succeeding that it's difficult not to take your talents for granted. Rest assured, however, Mother is impressed, even if she isn't surprised. Lord Lewin asked me to pass on his thanks. I must say it's something of a relief to be able to call upon such a capable adventurer. Sadly, death has become an ever more common occurrence within our fraternity of late. Times being what they are, the guild is constantly inundated with petitions. We are hard-pressed to find enough hands to deal with them all. While this means no shortage of work for able souls such as yourself, It also provides ample opportunity for the inexperienced to overreach themselves with predictable consequences. As if to illustrate the point. Ooh, this doesn't look good. Avra's gone and it's all your fault. If it hadn't taken you an age to heal him, he would still be alive.
But I tried. He bolted out of rage before I could finish the spell. He should have been so hard pressed in the first place. We should have done more to lighten his burden.
Bah, to the hells with your pathetic excuse for a party. I'm leaving, and it'll be too soon if I ever see your faces again. Goodbye and good riddance. I'm leaving as well. I doubt this will come as any surprise, but I never liked you. I only suffered you for your healing, but you couldn't even do that one thing right. Cruel though that may sound, you brought this upon yourself. Oh, and by the way, some parting advice. Get rid of Avari's head, bury it, cremate it, do whatever the hells you like with it, but for God's sakes, stop carrying it around. Just get rid of it, all right?
Well, wait! Don't leave me alone! Please! I'm sorry, Avar. Please forgive me.
Scenes like this have become all too common. That makes a dozen times in half as many days. Now you see why I'm grateful for adventures of your experience. I can send men like you on a mission without worrying that you might not return. Well, not so much at any rate. Speaking of missions, I would entrust you with another. About a bell ago, I received a message from my counterpart in Ul'dah. She seeks the services of a reliable adventurer, and you are nothing if not reliable. If you think you might be interested in this task, say the word, and I will be glad to share the details with you. Sounds like a plan. But we will do that next time. Oh, and by the way, that's not the last we've heard from Ida. Just saying. All right. Time to find somebody to raid. Switch to this microphone. Raid. Following. And we'll go give Retro a try. They are doing a podcast review tonight for Enter the Dragon, so go say hi to them. Thank y'all, and join us this Friday for us to review Popeye the Sailor meets Sinbad the Sailor. But in the meantime, this has been Drew, and we will catch you in the next frame.